Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday marked the first anniversary of the incarceration of former opposition leader Anwar Ibrahim after he was found guilty of sodomy by the federal court. Yesterday night, supporters gathered in front of the Sungai Buloh lockup to show their support for the man and to call for his immediate release. Among those present were his daughter and PKR Vice President Nurul Izzah Anwar and Sekinchan Assembly Person Ng Swee Lim. But the star of the night was Parti Amanah Negara Chairperson Mat Sabu. Check it out.
Usiaku telah menjelang 60 tahun. Belum lagi berubah rakyat Malaysia. Ayo, Melayu, Cina, India, Kadazan, Murut, semua kaum, tanya diri kita, apakah kita perjuang atau hanya bermain slogan untuk menyedapkan hati saudara kita di penjara sana. Cheers! Mari kita bangun!
As former opposition leader Anwar Ibrahim completes his first trip around the sun behind bars, Lawyers for Liberty has voiced out a compromise for his detention and are calling upon the authorities to put Anwar under house arrest instead of the lockup. Part of the reason for this is because Anwar's health is deteriorating, mostly due to the poor conditions of the prison and being denied proper health care and medical treatment. A slew of other countries such as the United States, Canada and Switzerland, and groups including Amnesty International, the Human Rights Watch and the International Parliamentary Union have called Anwar's detention arbitrary and are calling for his release. Meanwhile, Muhammad Saiful Bukhari Azlan, the man whom Anwar Ibrahim was convicted of sodomizing, is not impressed by the show of solidarity outside the jail. Today he slammed Anwar's supporters, saying that he is the victim in this case and questioning why his rights as a victim are being denied by human rights groups. Saiful also voiced out that Anwar is not a political prisoner, but is instead a criminal behind bars for what he did. He then wished Anwar good health and peace in prison, and hoped that Anwar will use this time to reflect on himself and seek forgiveness. After 2 years of tussle, the federal court today ruled that Izwan Abdullah, or formerly Enviran, be given the custody of his son, while his former wife, S. Deepa, be given custody of the daughter. The court decided this based on the wishes of the two children after meeting them separately earlier this morning. The saga ensued in 2013 after their divorce, when Izwan Abdullah converted both his children to Islam without the knowledge of his former wife. While the Seremban High Court awarded custody of both children to Deepa in 2014, Izwan went to her residence and snatched his then 6-year-old son away just 2 days later. The tussle then escalated to the Court of Appeal, which upheld the decision of the Seremban High Court. Dang, that's pretty messed up. How do you guys follow these stories? Let's move on. Over 200 passengers were left stranded at the Langkawi International Airport after Rayani Air Flight RN180 was cancelled. The Boeing 737 was scheduled to leave for KLIA2 at 11:10 a.m. but was not allowed to depart as the windshield of the aircraft was found shattered in the morning. An investigation is underway to establish whether any element of sabotage was involved. The mishap also caused the cancellation of another flight scheduled at 6:20 p.m. This is the first incident involving the Sharia-compliant airline, which took its first flight just 2 months ago. And that ends the fact sheet for today. How was your Chinese New Year? It looks like the economy is taking its toll on mine by just looking at my ang pao for the year. Tell me about yours in the comments. Well, for good prosperity, click like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm Daniel Anthony. 恭喜发财，万事如意，新年快乐。